Jitters, these guys getting all set for tip-off. Greetings and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports this Tuesday afternoon. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. A look at the starting group here for Denver. Johnson, the small forward, with Gordon holding down the four. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown, and it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Houston, Van Vliet runs the show with Thompson to his side. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. And it's Şengün in at the 5. And one thing we expect to see tonight, great guard play on both sides.
Well, these matchups can be so compelling. You know you're going to get elite ball handling, passing, shot creation. No question, this one's going to be entertaining to watch.
Now here's Durant. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. Jokic grabs the board. Brown against Durant. Brown passes to Murray. Now Gordon. From deep, Jokic can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Pass to Şengün. Rebounded by Denver.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. I asked him the obvious. Is there anything you can do to slow down Jokic? He was surprisingly candid with this plan, and he said they want to force him to switch out onto the perimeter shooters, hoping that he expends a lot of energy and create favorable mismatches. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. 2 open that time. Made it look easy.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Shot is good by Gordon.
Well, he's not an elite three-point shooter, but Gordon makes just enough threes to be a threat from out there.
Smith outside. Van Vliet with it. Outside Durant. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Slick dribble move by KD, allowing him to convert.
Outside Brown. Pass to Jokic. Outside Murray. No good from outside. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And here's Van Vliet. There's the three. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And it's Jokic with the ball for Denver. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, hard to find a more respected vet in this league than point guard Fred VanVleet. The heady vet will now also guide the Players Union in his new role of president, replacing CJ McCollum. As a guy who went from being undrafted to an all-star to signing a max contract, he can certainly relate to most every player in the league.
He's come a long way. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
Denver in the lead. Outside Johnson. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Jokic with a screen on Durant. To the paint. And it's Jokic, that time on the assist by Johnson. Jokic has got 5 now.
Yeah, I feel like Jokic doesn't even need to see the basket when he gets that close.
For 3, Durant. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Gordon. Brown finds Gordon. No good with the triple. Rockets trail by 4. Şengün passes to Van Vliet. Houston working the ball around. Şengün the screen. Van Vliet outside. Knocks it down from distance.
And the luxury of having Van Vliet. He doesn't need the ball to score. Fred can work off the rock and be a spot-up shooter.
Now here's Gordon. There's the screen by Johnson. Gordon, the pass to Johnson. Here's Jokic, defended by Şengün. For 3, Durant. And Houston, another 3.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
Gordon with a screen on Durant. Outside Johnson. Gordon outside. Here's Jokic. Got it. Good job in the low post. And that's now 7 points for Nikola Jokic.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Durant, pass to Şengün. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Nuggets trail by 3. Now Jokic. He's got 7. Murray, shot is good.
Well, you got to love that play. Murray gets to his spot, and the pass is right there.
Back to Thompson. Van Vliet finds Durant. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jokic with a screen on Van Vliet. Murray with it. Now Thompson defending. Here's Brown. And again, Denver with a three.
Well, when Murray is passing the ball to his teammates, they are at their best.
The Rockets have gone 6 of 11 so far. Van Vliet against Murray. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Durant from outside the arc. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Murray. Brown with a screen on Van Vliet. Back to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. Gordon outside. Pass to Johnson. Now Murray. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Shangoon. Now here's Durant. Hey, he's looking good so far. 4 for 8 from the field.
Durant just going to work inside, outsmarting the defense and getting the close range look.
Thompson against Brown. Jokic with a screen on Van Vliet. Murray for 3, and so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Thompson. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Gordon with it. Van Vliet covering. Outside Murray. Thompson with a steal. Here's Smith. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
I mean, he loves a challenge. That's something Smith will get a lot of at this level.
The Nuggets have got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Gordon with a screen on Durant. Johnson against Shangoon. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, Aaron Gordon able to use all his athleticism on that one.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Houston making some changes. Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Finney Smith comes in for Smith. And Tari Eason subbed in for Durant. And Denver will go for a different look here. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Watson comes in for Gordon. Hardaway's checked in for Johnson. And it's Brown in for Brown. Now here's Murray. He has 6. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Strong finish by Valanciunas. He likes exerting his will close to the rim.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for Houston. 6-point game. Pass to Thompson. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Nuggets lead by 6. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
A nice shot by Watson.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Murray against Van Vliet. Baseline jumper. Valanciunas with a rebound.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Back to Hardaway. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Houston. To the middle. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
To the inside. And a dunk by Valanciunas.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Now here's Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't. They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Here's Van Vliet. 24 seconds left in the opening quarter. Thompson in the post. Defended by Watson from 10 feet away. And that one's long. Down low. Oh, deflected. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And so it's the Denver Nuggets earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back to the game after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Van Vliet runs a show with Thompson to his side. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Eason in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Now here's Van Vliet. Eason can't get it to go. Outside Watson. Outside Murray. Now here's Valanciunas. Outside Hardaway. Nails it from 3. Hardaway's got 5 now.
You don't have to ask Hardaway twice. If the shot's available, he'll take it.
Van Vliet against Murray. Van Vliet, the pass to Thompson. Capella, screen on Brown. Throws it up high. Knocked away.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Brian, back over to you.
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Now here's Hardaway. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Screen by Watson. Inside. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Capella, screen on Murray. Back to Capella. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Here's the teardrop. Oh, great finish as he gets bumped on his way up. He'll go to the line to try to tack on one more. Houston making some changes. Alperen Sengun's checked in for Clint Capella. And it's Kevin Durant in for Finney-Smith. And Denver will go for a different look here. Jokic is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Gordon comes in for Watson. Johnson, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Brown subbed in for Brown. And it's exceptional the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
And Denver has possession after Houston's three-pointer on the other end. Here's Murray. Pass to Johnson. Fires for 3. No good there. Eason with some nice D. Rockets trail by 15. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And here's Durant. He's got 13. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Van Vliet misses.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
And hey, I mean, Murray will take the corner three when it's given to him. You got to chase him off this line.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And so it's Houston with it. They trail by 18. Durant against Johnson. The kick out to Van Vliet. Hits a three-pointer. Van Vliet's got 6.
And this is what Van Vliet is known for, a volume three-point gunner who shoots it well.
Durant against Johnson. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Houston.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Durant surveying the D. Easy money for KD inside.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense, it's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Outside Johnson. Murray, a screen on Durant. Pass to Jokic. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now here's Durant. 15 points in the game. Yes, it's good.
And KD getting to his spot there. He thrives in the mid-range.
Outside Brown. Jokic against Şengün. Outside Murray. Let's go with a 3 and count it. Now 5 for 7.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else. Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Back to Murray. Denver moving it around. Jokic in the post. Working on Şengün. Rockets trail by 13 to the paint. Here's Easton. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Gordon. Here's Jokic. He's got 9. Outside Murray. And it's off from three-point range. The Rockets have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. To the inside. And stolen by Murray. Gordon outside to the middle. Jokic, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
Yeah, great heads-up play by Durant. Reading the floor and finding the guy with the best shot available.
Now here's Murray. 15 points in the game. Jokic, no good. Pass to Van Vliet. Durant against Johnson. Outside Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. They led by as many as 18. Brown with it to snap the cold streak. Oh, another miss by Jokic.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
And they pick up 2. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
So it's Denver now. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. Denver needs to get off a shot. The offensive rebound. Got it! Jokic down low.
Well, the first guy you have to box out there, Nikola Jokic. That's just bad recognition.
Outside Durant. Şengün, the screen. Durant against Jokic. Durant earning those 2 points.
Just the endless length of Durant, helping him right there inside.
Outside Brown. Gordon outside. Pass to Brown. Jokic with a screen on Thompson. Johnson on the wing. Now Jokic. Shoots over Thompson. Again, Jokic missing. Durant with it. He's picked up by Brown. Durant, the pass to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
1:57 left in the first half. Outside Johnson. Down low. Şengün against Jokic. Murray from outside. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Murray's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, exceptional focus from Murray offensively tonight.
Outside Durant. Pass to Şengün. Van Vliet outside. Over Murray. Van Vliet misses.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's
Whoa! Big finish!
There's Murray just making easy work of that transition opportunity.
Here's Şengün. Outside Durant. Şengün, a screen on Johnson. Here's Durant. Rebounded by Denver. To the middle. Here's Jokic. From deep, Johnson. Rebound by Van Vliet. Rockets trail by 12. Pass to Thompson. Şengün, a screen on Brown. Out to the right wing. Eason with the ball. He's picked up by Brown. Here's Thompson. The Rockets again can't hit. Jokic finds Gordon. And here's Murray. Jacks up a three. Jamal Murray. He's been the guy making things happen for the Nuggets. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, but he's been focused on passing the ball. You gotta give him credit.
The Nuggets lead by 12. Getting underway here in the second half. Here's the 5 for David Adelman. Brown at the 2, Johnson at the 3. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. And so Durant will bring it up for the Rockets. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Here's Durant, following that last three-pointer by Denver. Jokic in the post, defended by Şengün. Takes a step back, lets a three fly. Rockets with a rebound. Şengün's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Van Vliet, the pass to Smith. Durant against Johnson. Takes the three. Durant's shot is off. The Nuggets lead by 15. Pass to Gordon. He can't hit that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. And stolen by Murray. And Denver pushing it up now. And Gordon with the big finish.
He was practically levitating over the floor. Aaron Gordon.
Smith outside. Houston working the ball around. Gordon with a steal. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Şengün passes to Durant. And it's good. 2 points. And it's now 23 points for Durant.
Şengün makes that read so well. He knows exactly where everyone is on the floor.
Back to Murray. Pass to Gordon. Now Jokic. Outside Brown. The three. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist in this one. Rockets trail by 18. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Thompson outside. And the three off target. The Nuggets lead by 18. Here's Brown. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. The three from Thompson. Şengün, that's good. 9 points for Alperen Şengün.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Shot clock at 6. For three, Durant. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Murray passes to Gordon. Left side Brown. Pass to Gordon. The three is up. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Smith no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
It's Jokic, high post. Pass to Gordon. Now here's Brown. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Kevin Durant pulls it in. And so Durant will bring it up for Houston. 19-point game. And he lobs it up top. And Gordon with the big finish.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Rockets trail by 21. Thompson outside. For three, Durant. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the number 2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
Now here's Van Vliet. 9 points in the game. Pass to Durant. Nifty move. And Durant with the big finish.
And when Durant is clear for takeoff, no hesitation.
It's Jokic, high post. Now Brown, defended by Thompson. Back to Jokic. Out to Gordon. Clock at 6. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Gordon's got 18 points in the game.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Durant with it. Checked by Gordon. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
Now here's Murray. 20 points for him. Jokic finds Murray. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality.
That free throw, no good. And during the Nuggets' 2023 title run, Jamal Murray was absolutely incredible, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., you know, they don't even get there without a healthy Murray. He put up 33 a game against the Lakers in the conference finals, repeatedly making tough, contested clutch shots.
Finney-Smith's checked in for the Rockets. Eason comes in for Durant.
There's so much that Jamal Murray brings to the table offensively. He is such a critical piece of their puzzle.
Van Vliet misses. The Nuggets lead by 21. Inside, Watson. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Watson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Now here's Valanciunas. He's got 6. Pass to Murray. Denver moving it around. Here's Hardaway. From outside, off the mark. And here is Thompson. Now Van Vliet. He's got 9. Capella, screen on Murray. Here's Van Vliet. No good with a jumper from the wing.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Murray with it. Now Thompson defending. Thompson against Murray. Shoots over Thompson. Murray, no good. Rockets trail by 21. Finney-Smith passes to Van Vliet. Pass to Thompson. Rebounded by Denver. Valanciunas has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. To the inside. A nice shot by Watson. Watson's got 4 points this quarter.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Pass to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen. Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Boy, the Rockets really having a tough go here. Capella, screen on Murray. Tries to break his ice. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Denver. Murray for 3. They get it back. Outside Hardaway. Right side Watson. Johnson for 3. Drops in the 3. Johnson's got 6 points.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
Van Vliet against Murray. Outside Finney-Smith. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Rebounded by Denver.
That's just a great effort on the defensive side. Plastered to the shooter.
To the paint. Stolen by Capella. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Amen Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball, Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Guys, back to you.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. The shot by Johnson, no good. Houston's shooting at about 44% so far. Here's Eason. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game.
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
Now here's Murray. He's got 21. Pass to Watson. Now here's Hardaway from deep. He's off on that one.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Chalk up 2 there.
Can't argue with a chance like that. Give me more of those.
Hardaway against Thompson. Now here's Hardaway. He's got 5. Pass to Murray. The 3 is up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Denver Nuggets up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guards. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Tari Eason is out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Şengün in at the center position. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Yeah, the extra hustle paying off there for KD. That's an easy board with his length.
Brown, a screen on Smith. Watson passes to Brown. Back to Watson. 4 on the clock. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. Aaron Gordon's checked in for the Nuggets. Rockets trail by 17. VanVleet outside. Eason with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. 3-pointer, VanVleet. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 7 assists in the game.
I mean, a smart shooter. I like watching VanVleet measure the defense and stick them with the J.
Now here's Jokic. There's a screen. And here's Gordon from the arc. And the 3-pointer goes. Gordon's got 16 points here in the second half.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
No doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Now here's Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yep, that one goes. 23 points for Aaron Gordon.
Well, Gordon does his job on the screen and gets rewarded with the bucket.
VanVleet against Hardaway. Now here's Şengün. Tight defense on him. Over Jokic. Şengün, no good. The Nuggets lead by 19. Jokic passes to Hardaway. Back to Jokic. Jokic with a screen on Eason. Brown with it, and it's Şengün picking him up.
Well, you could see how Şengün read that play and was where he needed to be to get the block.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Now here's Hardaway. Outside Brown. Inside. And the dunk by Jokic.
Yeah, he's not exactly a highlight reel dunker, but you love to see Jokic throw it down.
Durant draws the double. Pass to Eason. From the arc. They get it again. Şengün passes to Smith. Durant for three. Counted from distance. Durant's got 11 in the second half.
There's the quick release. KD remarkably fast with the basketball.
Outside, Brown. Brown with a screen on Eason. Brown passes to Jokic. Good. And Brown gets the assist. 15 points for Nikola Jokic.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And Smith's ability to space the floor from the corners is so valuable to this offense.
Brown against Durant. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Another three from Houston.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Gordon finds Brown. Hardaway from outside. Here's Jokic. Jokic cleaning it up.
And attacking a somewhat helpless defense right now. Just a relentless effort.
Well, you love the dedication. This is how you have to play. Don't let up just because you're out front.
Basket's good.
That's why you have to think twice before sending a double team at someone.
The Nuggets lead by 12. And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Brown against Eason. Outside, Brown. Brown with a screen on Durant. 6 to shoot. Here's Brown. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Rockets trail by 12. Pass to Eason. Houston working the ball around. Şengün. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Brown passes to Jokic. Outside Brown. Lets it go from deep. Offensive board. And the basket by Jokic. Jokic has got 8 points in the quarter.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
And here's Brown for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Durant. And stolen by Hardaway. Outside, Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Pretty devastating, actually, to turn the ball over like that and surrender a bucket.
Rockets trail by 14. Smith outside. Pass to Van Vliet. Here's Şengün from downtown. Hauled in by Brown. Now Jokic. Gordon outside. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 6 assists now in the game. Outside Durant. Can they get it? Smith, that one's good.
And he likes to be the answer guy. Smith with a huge response 3.
To the middle. Şengün with a steal. To the inside. Tries the hook. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 10 points in just the second half.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Pass to Jokic. The three-pointer off the mark. And so Durant will bring it up for Houston. Down by 12. Eason with the ball. He's picked up by Brown. Durant, the pass to Eason. Down low. And there's Şengün. That one's good. On the assist by Durant. Şengün's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
And that one drops.
Jokic has every shot.
And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Eason outside. Here's Van Vliet. Durant fires at the arc. KD drains it.
This has been fun to watch. I mean, they've managed to go on a run just when it looked like this might be over.
And so David Adelman calls for the timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. And then for Denver, Cam Johnson, he's checked in for Brown. And Jamal Murray is subbed in for Hardaway. Van Vliet against Murray. Johnson outside, jacks up a three. Şengün pulls it down.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Outside Van Vliet. He's off from three.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
He launches. Rebounded by Smith.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Van Vliet against Johnson. Here's Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Şengün. Oh! Touches it off the glass.
Just a menace around the bucket. Şengün is so hard to stop down low.
Now Jokic. Şengün with a steal. Smith against Gordon. Outside Van Vliet. Smith outside. Outside Thompson. Fires the three. Murray pulls it down. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. They lead by 7. Here's Jokic. Now Johnson. Let's loose for three. The triple drops.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Nuggets.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Nikola Jokic.
He really influenced the game with his rebounding. Just a stellar performance. With all the work he put in, he's gonna sleep well tonight.
Here's Murray. After the basket by Houston. There's the screen by Johnson. For three. Şengün pulls it down. The Rockets on offense. They're on a 14-5 run. Smith with it. Checked by Gordon. Now Durant. Outside Van Vliet. Shoots a three. Booyah! He sinks the triple. And now we've got an intentional foul. And they go to the intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he's able to hit the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. Timeout called. Houston. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
They need to answer fast.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
Jabari Smith can't get the 3, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Houston calls timeout. They're behind by 8. All right, guys, what's your take?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
Pulls in another board.
Collecting yet another board.
He has been everywhere. Just an animal.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
And Jokic drops them both.
Well, that shuts the door on any hope of a comeback. Nicely done.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Please make sure. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.